And ILTV's Mayan Hoffman attended the JFNA General Assembly in Washington over the past few days, held amid a surge of anti-Semitism and anti-Jewish violence across North America. Mayan, what can you tell us about this event? Did you feel safe? Did the participants feel safe?
Well, thank you, Lidar. Here I am at the Jewish Federations of North America General Assembly, where the event is wrapping up. There were 2,500 Jews, mostly from North America, but also from around the world, that came here to Washington, D.C. to take part in the event. Now, the event came just a couple of days after a very violent vandalism attack against a D.C. restaurant, and also, of course, in the aftermath of the Amsterdam attack against Jews following a soccer game. There was quite a bit of concern as to whether or not the attendees would be safe on the premises, but in speaking to leadership who helped to plan the event, it seems that despite the increase in officers, there were many metal detectors and other forms of security, that the event went off without a hitch. Let's take a look at the report.
The Jewish Federations of North America General Assembly brought together 2,500 people at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in the heart of Washington, D.C. This event, one of the largest gatherings of Jewish people in America, took place amid rising anti-Semitism and violent Palestinian protests that have plagued the country since the onset of the Gaza and Lebanon wars. Shira Hutt, Executive Vice President of JFNA, told ILTV News that security is a top priority for the Federation, with protocols in place from day one.
It's something that we always take very seriously. It's something that all of our 146 federations take very seriously, and we've worked with them to ensure that whenever they gather, whether it's big community events like the ones that were recently held to mark a year since 10/7, or whether it's small events, everyone can be safe at those events, and that there's never a limitation for community to gather and flourish and celebrate being Jewish.
Hutt shared that JFNA coordinated with security vendors, hotel staff, and local police. Additional security layers included Israeli and American Secret Service agents to protect President Isaac Herzog and Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas, both of whom spoke at the event. Attendees had to pass through metal detectors to enter the hotel, where dozens of police officers and hired security guards were stationed on every floor, along with security dogs. These measures were integrated into the conference in a way that kept people safe without disrupting the experience. Since 2018, following the tragic anti-Semitic attack at Pittsburgh's Tree of Life Synagogue, the Jewish community has seen a $750 million investment in physical security through the Live Secure initiative and the nonprofit Security Grants Program.
I think everyone that came into the conference felt good about the steps we took to ensure their safety, and the experience, I think, has been nothing short of inspirational, empowering, and frankly, there was just a lot of joy and warmth in just being together as a community.
And other times it was government that was working against us, law enforcement that was working against us, and the time of the shtetls or the pogroms with the Tsar. Now government is here being helpful and helping to protect us and safeguarding us, and that's something that is different from the current fight that we're in compared to previous fights as our people.
Thanks to the hard work of JFNA and local authorities, the event went off without a single security snag.